The crowd. Is assembled. Look at for a Raptors victory here in Toronto, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And, of course, James Harden. A part of this lineup, we'll see how they do without him.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Now here's Simmons, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. And stolen by Siakam. 3-on-3.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Just 4 to shoot. That one good for 2.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid.
So there's just defensive chops by OG Anunoby. He says, I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest. all alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Pass to Barnes, and it's good for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
Now Trent. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. He gets it in there.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Anunoby in the corner. Van Vliet outside. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Swiped away. Siakam outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Ben Simmons. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:06 left here in the opening quarter. To the middle. And stolen by Siakam.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
And again, no good by Toronto.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. 4-point game. Anunoby, no good. The drive by Simmons. Embiid wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Siakam. On the wing, Barnes. To the inside. Nice move. And Siakam throws it down.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Toronto ahead. They lead by 6. And the second quarter.
14. The 76ers. 8.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Achua. Pass to Bradley. Clock at 6. Here's Porter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
From the arc, it's hauled in by the 76ers. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Here's Achua. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Inside. Harold, that's good.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
And here is Monk. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Porter inside. And he converts the layup. And the Raptors lead by 8. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Brent. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. The dunk by Achua.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. There's the 3. .137 left in the first half of basketball. Lays it up and banks it in. Achua's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors. Down low. Here's Harrell. The kick out to Irving. Off target from three-point range. Monk with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. Outside Porter. Raptors moving the ball around. A 3. That one's not going to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Irving attacking. Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
So many of Montrezl Harrell's buckets come right at the cup. He is so powerful.
Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Both teams will make substitutions. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Embiid. Takes a 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Trent with the wide open look. And again, Toronto no luck. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Van Vliet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Really at the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
At the line for Toronto.
And so he hits both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First game foul.
Simmons inside.
And guys, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Yes.
And we finished one half of basketball. Raptors lead by 6. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless. What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Toronto leading by 8. VanVleet right side. And Anunoby now top of the key. And stolen by Simmons.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
And that one drops for him. Simmons got 10 points in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now VanVleet. To the paint. Here's Siakam. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. 14 points for Siakam.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, it's nice to see Ben Simmons catch a little rhythm offensively right here.
VanVleet outside. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Simmons slams it in.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
And the Raptors call time here. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Siakam. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Stolen by VanVleet. Now the Raptors moving it up. Pass to Siakam. VanVleet outside. Back to Siakam. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And they double up Simmons. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Simmons. He's got 14. To the middle. And they double up Embiid. A steal.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
On the wing, Melton. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And stolen by Barnes. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Embiid. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
And the 76ers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Irving. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Back to Williams. Raptors moving the ball around. Lets the three fly. Here's Achua. Off target from outside. The 76ers trailed by 10. Irving double team. Pass to House. Trying to get something going. Yep, that one goes in there.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
A crossover. Now here's Green. Now Monk. Guarded by O'Neal. Launches it. And Malik Monk gets the three. Monk's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
And stolen by Achua. And stolen by Irving. It's stolen by Green. Achua with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Williams. Launches a three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Now this is a go-to shot for Sweet Lou Williams. The three ball is there.
And so it's Toronto with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And they're a bit... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 14-point game.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Here's Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tucker's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Philadelphia. Siakam outside. On the wing, Anunoby. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Ben Simmons takes defense into offense. He's a one-man band right now.
Van Vliet outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Barnes down low. Here's Trent. And the layup's good off the glass.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Simmons inside. To the inside. Pass to Thibault. Back to Embiid. 5 on the clock. And they double up Embiid. Here's Simmons. Here he goes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Toronto leading by 15. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Here's Simmons, and they double up Simmons. He's good with the little jumper in close.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Pass to Trent. Siakam left side. Toronto working the ball around now. Now Van Vliet. Over Thibault. And that one goes long. The 76ers trailed by 15. Here's Irving. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide open teammate. What a pass right there.
Barnes outside. And Vliet on the wing. Screen by Siakam. Down low. And Siakam throws it down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Pascal Siakam.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Trent outside. Latrey. The shot missing. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Right side Simmons. Back to Embiid. Going inside. And they double up Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And it's the way he plays the game. Embiid draws a ton of contact. He makes it work for him, and that ability to get to the free throw line is such a valuable asset.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Barnes right side. Inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Embiid. That's his first personal foul.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm,
Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now Simmons. Pass to Melton. Brown with the steal. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Here's Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Simmons. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Tucker. Hits the trifecta.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
On the wing, Tatum. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Melton. The three is up. Williams grabs the board.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert. You know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
From deep, Melton. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Here's Brown. Kept alive. Williams. Pass to Tatum. Yes. Great play by Horford to set him up.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Now here's Tatum. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game.
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
Inside. And Embiid with the slam.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
Simmons drives in. And it's Simmons with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Outside, Brown. Pulls it from the top of the key. Joel Embiid with the board.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Horford with some nice D.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Melton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. And stolen by Simmons.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
And Embiid drops them both.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Now here's Horford. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's Tatum. No good. A bit long that time. The Sixers leading. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Simmons. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, the pump fake gets that defender off his feet, and that's all Ben Simmons needs.
And both free throws good for Simmons. Outside Tatum. Screen by Horford. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro.
And they get it back. Simmons with it. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Sixers ahead, leading by 1. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor from the Celtics.
To the inside. Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
All too easy for Montrezl Harrell. That's the result of his activity and pursuing opportunities. Beautifully done.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, "I'm going to attack."
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
On the wing, Tatum. Fires it. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Harrell. Finished off the break.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Pritchard. Horford outside. Up top, Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. The three ball. The shot that time not on target. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The jump hook. Horford can't hit. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's Irving missing. Boston trailing. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, Norris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
Here's Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the second quarter.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Harrell. Releases. Harrell is doubled. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Brogdon. And there's a defensive 3-second call. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And finished off by Tatum.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Outside Tucker. Back to Simmons. Oh, sweet move. And he sinks the layup.
The assist.
Simmons has got 6.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And Williams punches it home.
Malcolm Brogdon just so savvy. He's got size, strength, and vision. Nicely done.
Embiid high post. Over Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Left side Simmons. Melton up top. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Smart outside. Here's Tatum. Misses the jumper from the wing. The ball's knocked loose. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Boy, what beautiful execution in the pick and roll. Smart is slicing the pass right through the defense.
Down low. Here's Thibault. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Tatum. The Celtics with the lead. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And they double up Simmons. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And that one's good. Simmons has got 8. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
And Embiid gets the double team. Pass to Tucker. Back to Embiid. It's stolen by Smart. It's Brown on the wing. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
He misses the free throw.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Embiid. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Trailing by 5. And they double up Simmons. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Outside Tatum. There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. That one goes in. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Embiid. The Sixers with another miss.
Can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Tatum. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
It's beginning to seem like they've gotten complacent defensively. They showed much more intensity in the first half.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. Here's Cornette. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch under guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
A 1:09 left in the third quarter. And Brown with the stuff.
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
bounds. Boston will have it. Here are the Celtics with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Pass to Brogdon. And here's Brown. Lets it go from deep. And it's Harrell with a rebound.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Irving. And the layup is good off the glass.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
Here's Brogdon. Soft touch off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Philadelphia has possession. 11-point game. Irving. Deflected.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
Outside Irving. To the middle. Here's Harrell. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Harrell's got 8.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious...
The 76ers, 27.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Sixers trailing. Now here's Simmons. Williams grabs the board. Left side Tatum. They get it back. And Williams punches it home.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher. And we saw it right there.
Out to the right wing. Back to Simmons. Pass to Tucker. And here's Simmons. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Horford, right side. Williams in the post. With the fadeaway. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Thibault. And the layup falls.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Horford with it. Thibault picks him up. Now here's Tatum. From deep. Here's Horford. Pass to Williams. Boston again missing. Here's Philadelphia. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Melton misses. The Celtics with the lead. On the wing, Tatum. Launches a 3. Another shot. Here's Horford. And he banks in the layup.
Well, you love Horford pounding the offensive glass. Extra possessions, so many opportunities for your team.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Tucker. For 3. Doesn't go for him. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Outside Tatum. Smart with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Horford. And here's Brown for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And Philadelphia has possession. They trail by 11. Here's Simmons from deep. Melton. And they recover it. Here's Embiid. Melton left side. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
To the inside. Here's Williams. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 13.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Pass to Irving. Goes up with the stripe. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, smart play by Kyrie Irving. Just gets on the board in the mid-range.
Outside, Brown. Now Horford. Checked by Tucker. The fader. The rebound by Simmons. Now Philadelphia with it. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his 3rd foul so far. Outside Simmons. Down low. And Williams over to help. Here's Embiid. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Look how sturdy Embiid is as a shooter. Even with the foul, he's able to put the shot up.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Boston?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass. Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Pass to Smart. Inside. And stolen by Simmons.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Irving, no good. And the Celtics in possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Now Brown. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Tatum. Over Simmons. No good. So we see the Celtics get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really